All right, this is probably gonna be a shorter video because I recorded a couple other videos tonight, but I'm gonna be ranking the top 10 NBA players of all time, at least in my opinion. You know, uh, you know what? Let's just get into it. Uh, I feel like none of these players are bad. Like, I don't know. Um, Wilt Chamberlain. I don't know, bro. There's something about I don't know. It's just, dude. You know, he averaged. I think there was times he averaged like 40 points a game before, and the 100 point game that we have no footage of or no no proof of, because the stat line says he went like 30, 32 for 60 something, 30, 36. Let's just say 36. 36 times 2 because there was no threes. What's 36 times 2? 72? Right? Yeah, 72. So then that means he had to make 28 free throws in 4 quarters. And then I don't even know how long the quarters were, if it was even all that. I don't know, bro. Uh, for me, I'm gonna put Wilt at S. You know, I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna disrespect none of these players and put them at C or D. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I might have to put Wilt at C. Larry Bird, definitely one of the best shooters of all time, for sure. Uh, well, scorers, let's just say that, because he used to sauce people, bro. Like on the highlights I seen for back then, he used to sauce. I'm gonna put Larry Bird at extremely good, but not in GOAT conversations. Right. Tim Duncan, you have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. I think that Tim Duncan is one of, if not the greatest power forward of all time. So I'm gonna put him extremely good, but not in GOAT conversation. Kobe. You know what? You no. I already know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Magic Johnson, greatest point. One of the greatest point guards of all time. Uh, you know, my favorite point guard of all time is Chris Paul, of course. Uh, I'm gonna put him extremely good, but not in GOAT conversation. Bill Russell, 11 rings in what was it? 13 years, 15 years, 11 rings, something like that. Um, I guess for some people, bro, depending on how you look at the game, I mean, he's got to be an arguable GOAT, bro. He's got to be. I mean, because probably nobody else is gonna do that. It don't matter who you are, bro. That's probably never gonna be done again. So, depending on how you look at it, arguable. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's another one, bro. The all-time leading scorer until LeBron. Uh, Played for a long time, got a few chips. I'm gonna put him at arguable. Now Shaq. Shaq is my personal favorite center of all time. The most dominant player to ever play the game. Uh, I'm gonna put him at extremely good, but not in GOAT conversations. Now these three. Kobe, rest in peace. Uh, you know, I've seen Kobe play a lot. Seen him play a lot. Um, I'm not gonna say like in like the early 2000s, but like, you know, probably from like whenever I started really paying attention to basketball. You know, from like 2008, 2009, something like that. Got 5 chips. But the thing is, whenever Michael Jordan came, there was no other Michael Jordan before that. Kobe is a mock-up of Michael Jordan. They play the exact same way. We've seen a Kobe before, and that's Michael Jordan. I'm gonna put Kobe. I'm gonna put Kobe. I'm gonna get hate for this, but extremely good. One of the greatest, top 10 for sure. At least in my opinion. In my opinion, top 5. But I don't think that. I don't know, bro. Because he started at a weird time. It was just. He started right after Michael retired. He wasn't a starter, I don't think. Then in the early 2000s, he got, I think they three-peated maybe? Three-peated for the 3 rings. But then right after that, in 2003, LeBron was drafted with the most hype that a player has ever had, with the most pressure. And he kind of took over with hype-wise. I'm not talking about, winning or anything, because I'm going to get into that in a second. Because Kobe won his ring in 2009? 2010? I don't remember. 2010, 2009, something like that. Well, won his 5th. 2009, 2010. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan changed the game, bro. Michael Jordan is definitely one of the reasons why the game is the way it is today, and it's not big man centered anymore. I think that he was the one that kind of changed that, to be honest. You already know what the answer is, bro. Oh, damn. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Well, one of the GOATs. Not LeBron James. He's not my favorite player of all time, but he was definitely the one that took my attention off of Kobe Bryant whenever I was younger. Not gonna lie. LeBron is... the thing about it is, Kobe Bryant was just like Michael Jordan. But Michael Jordan just came first. Three-peated, never lost in the finals, all that good stuff. People are going to say stuff to down his game and all that. Like, didn't win a ring until Scottie came. Didn't even make it to the conference finals since Scottie came or something like that. And a whole bunch of crap or whatever. But, there are other players that are able to be like Michael Jordan, which Kobe Bryant. The finals are coming up. The Timberwolves just lost. They were comparing Anthony Edwards to Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan already. But there's only one LeBron James. To me, to be honest, I think that LeBron is the greatest player of all time. Y'all could talk about rings. Okay, you want to talk about rings? 6-0 in the finals. Okay, this guy got 11 rings. John Havlicek is not 0 in the finals. Okay, you want to talk about achievements? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got the most achievements in a basketball career. Everything. He got everything. It's just... Because if you're going to talk about the greatest player of all time, let's talk about everybody. Let's talk about every single stat. Let's talk about all the numbers, all that. He's been to 6 finals. I think he got drafted whenever he was 22. LeBron got drafted whenever he was 18. LeBron made it to his first finals at 22. He lost, but LeBron has been to 10 finals. 4-6, which is a big downfall for other people. But I don't think that there is a way that people can truly talk and not have these two at 1-2. Whichever order, one, two, 1-2, whichever one, bro. You're lying to yourself and you're in denial if they are not the two greatest players that ever stepped on a basketball court. And I know I got a dog that swears that LeBron isn't even top 10 or whatever, and Kobe's the greatest of all time before Michael Jordan. It's just, dude, that's your favorite player of all time. Like, LeBron's not my favorite player of all time. My favorite player of all time is Allen Iverson. That's my favorite player. But you just gotta speak the facts, dude. He got the most points of all time. He's in top 10 for damn near everything. Every stat. What was it? Points, assists, rebounds. I think almost blocks. Whole bunch of other stuff. You just can't deny these two greatness, bro. And he's 39, going on to 40, still in the league, still being held up on a pedestal that is higher than any other player that has ever played. He had the hype of being the greatest player since he was 18, and he passed that up. So that's my argument for LeBron and why he's my personal greatest of all time. But yeah, there's going to be reasons to dispute these two at 1-2. But if you don't have these as top two, then you're insane and you don't really know what you're talking about in basketball.